Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Hello guys, and welcome to my review of Harry Potter and Order of the Phoenix. So yeah, this is a pretty good film. I mean, there is some slow moments, like some of these next few movies do have slow moments, but it's to kind of set up some of the big things that happen in the movies, especially with the seventh one, which, Jesus, that gets a bit too slow, but at least it picks back up much faster than, probably, should I say, the Half-Blood Prince, because, man, which I'll get to that in the next review, but this one, yeah, it does have some slow moments as well, you know, with the kids and stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna kind of focusing on that kind of stuff, but yeah. It's definitely has a really good cast in this one. Yeah, get to see Sirius Black return and all that. Just a lot of some of the characters from the previous movies returning. Yeah, Lupin, I think he's in this one too. Yeah, and introduction to like new characters like Bellatrix. Yeah, she's like probably my favorite witch in the franchise. I mean, there's Hermione, and then there's Bellatrix. Because Bellatrix, like, man, she's probably like the most coldest out of all of Voldemort's followers. Probably more dangerous than Voldemort if she really was allowed to just go crazy, kind of like Azula in Avatar. Yeah, like she's just, man, probably to me she's the most dangerous until you know what happens with Voldemort. But yeah, by the time we get to the seventh movie, but yeah, to me she was probably the most dangerous. Like she's like, if she truly was allowed to go crazy, like she'd kill just about everyone. Yeah, I can see it with some of the things that she does in the next few movies. My God. To me, she was the most dangerous up until the final movie with when Voldemort's at his strongest. Yeah, but yeah, this is a pretty good film. So basically, get introduced to like some new teacher, Dolores, who ends up taking over the school because Dumbledore, I guess, they don't really believe in him anymore. And I mean, something happens to Harry Potter as well, where he's on trial because basically, Dementors basically try to kill Harry, and he's should I say a stepbrother? I'm just not really sure what to call him, but he's a lot older now, has his own gang. They try to bully Harry, but you know, the Dementors come and they just start running away and stuff. Yeah. And then, you know, basically his, should I say stepbrother, and then he dies, but he uses like Expectos Patronum and basically gets rid of him, but he kind of gets in trouble over that. But then Dumbledore's there to defend him, and a witness that was also there watching him because Dumbledore has like a little spy. Yeah. But something ends up happening where Dumbledore's no longer like in charge, and this new person, Dolores, is that her name? I think that's her name anyway. Yeah, she ends up taking over, and man, she's such a bitch. Man, she is such a bitch. Yeah, is it played by Amanda Stanton? I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but yeah, she's a pretty good actor in this. Like, you just truly hate her, and she does it so well of how much you hate her character. And she's like that in many other things as well. Yeah, then we got other characters that they introduced, like Luna Lovegood. Yeah, I always found her so weird, man, but she's at least helpful. Yeah, and you know, it makes me like her character, I guess. Because even though she just looks so weird, like she doesn't really have much emotion, but you can tell that she's kind of like a soothing presence for Harry, and you know, helping him focus. Yeah, and some of these other characters that they introduce from Dumbledore's gang. Yeah. Like, which one is it? I don't even know how the hell you say her name, but Nymphadora? Yeah. She's a little cool character, and there's a few others as well, who are part of Dumbledore's gang, which, you know, the Order of the Phoenix. Like, his little, hidden gang, secret society gang. Yeah. So when things get really bad, that's who he assembles, and that's what he uses to help Harry. When things get really bad, then he's no longer welcome at Hogwarts. He gets expelled and everything. Yeah, for using magic in public, because you're not really allowed to, but they didn't really believe him. So, yeah. He still had a way to get back into school. But then, you know, when Dolores comes, she ends up taking over, gets rid of Dumbledore and a few of the other teachers, even Hagrid. Yeah, it gets out of hand. Because Dumbledore is in charge for a little bit until it just gets to the point where he's just gone. And because Dolores just took over the school, making them not really learning anything. So it gets to the point where Harry has to take over and, you know, be a teacher. Yeah. As for, you know, Helena Bonham's character, like, she gets broken out of Azkaban, yeah. And it just all gets blamed on Sirius Black, which just sucks, man. Yeah. Yeah. It just sucks. Like, Sirius Black's such a tragic character. Like, everything that he's being wrongfully accused for. Yeah, and how things go in the next movie as well for Sirius Black, man. He goes through so much. Yeah. And at least he had Lupin to look out for him and stuff, but yeah. And he has like a brother or something who's also looking out for him, but yeah. He just goes through so much. Yeah. But he does his best to like help Harry since he's his godfather, Harry's godfather, so yeah. He does his best to protect Harry, yeah. Even if it could get him caught or killed, you know, he'll do anything for Harry, yeah. But yeah, Harry ends up being a teacher because Dolores is just trying to rule the school, making sure no one can learn anything, to the point where she literally scars Harry. Like, oh my god, she's like so evil. Like, my god, bitch. But yeah, Harry's just basically teaching the students behind the back from all the spells that he's learned throughout the years. So the students will actually be able to fight against Voldemort, since people didn't really believe that he's returning until, you know, they actually see him. Yeah. Is it by the end that they see him? Because Dumbledore ends up fighting him, right? Yeah, like that ending was epic. Oh my god, that ending was sick. When Dumbledore's fighting Voldemort, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was a great moment. And they do end up getting rid of Dolores, like the twins, like Ronald's brothers end up helping to get rid of him. Yeah. And then I guess there's a few other storylines with I wasn't really that interested in those specific kind of teeny storylines, so I'm not really gonna mention them that much, yeah. And just, you know, there's all the things that were going on with them. Also, Malfoy isn't really in this too until like he's the most important in the next movie. Yeah, like the next two movies, he's actually a lot more on the darker side. But you know, we'll get into that. But yeah, but just seeing Dumbledore fight, you know, Voldemort when he tries to get to Harry. Yeah, that was a cool final fight. And just seeing Dumbledore at his strongest. Yeah, it was so cool. And man, to the point where we're actually nearly seeing Hogwarts fall as well. Yeah. Because if you've watched the next movie, you know what happens, so yeah. And just introducing a lot of characters that are going to be important for, you know, the next 3 movies. Yeah. Also not really being sure if Professor Snape's on the good side or not. Yeah, just all the things that they set up with this movie. It's pretty well done. I just haven't really got much to say about this movie, to be honest, yeah. So it's an okay film, yeah. It's definitely enjoyable, but then it has really slow moments when it's trying to sell its story, yeah. But basically by the end, like, Voldemort's obviously returned, everyone believes them, yeah. At that point, after Harry and Dumbledore get attacked by Voldemort, so at that point, they basically believe him. Even Dumbledore nearly defeated Voldemort, because he knows he's not strong enough to be able to fight him, yeah. But it's just because of his followers, he might get overpowered. And that's what I guess would make him dangerous right now until he gets like the thing that he truly desires from Dumbledore or Harry, yeah. Because until then, you know, he's not fully dangerous. He's not invincible, yeah. Even though there's things that would make him invincible, but you know, we'll get into that in the next reviews, yeah. But yeah, I'll just end this one here, just a short one. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.